Hey Facebook, how's it going? How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Truly Divine's page, Truly Divine's page / wall, what is up? My name is Amy. If you're returning, guys, welcome back. So awesome message for you guys for Saturday, March 28th. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get going. So the first card we have says release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves your purpose. So call on Archangel Michael if you have to let go of something. If you're having a hard time letting go of something and everything you're doing seems to not be working, I feel like call on Archangel Michael today. But there is something in your life right now where I can see it in the tarot cards already that there's a situation, there's a person that you need to let go of. You know that their purpose in your life or your purpose in their life has now come to an end. So in order to be of your highest good, in order to move and go into where you guys need to go into, it's now leaving this connection in the dust. It's leaving this connection where it belongs. It's releasing it. It's releasing to any ties that aren't helping you. They're not taking you, okay? Emotional sensitivity. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift to all of us. So, if you're feeling really in your emotions today, if you're feeling, like you can't control it, like something's happening, like there's awakenings going on for everyone. And I feel like that's kind of where the card is coming from, is that you may feel like you're in your emotions today, but don't be hard on yourself. Allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. And then tomorrow start a day off positive. If today turns out to be a bad day, just remember that there's always tomorrow. But respect yourself to know that whatever is triggering you, whatever that emotional release is, that's what it is. It's an emotional release. So whatever you need to emotionally release, go out in nature and do it, because I've got a lot of nature coming in these cards. That's what I'm seeing, especially with you here. Like you see trees and water. So I don't know if maybe just taking a walk or something about trees or water, but it's being out in nature and being able to allow what is hurting you, allowing what is keeping you stuck, allow what is keeping you from moving forward. Just release all that in order to move forward. Kind of like myself today. Last night I had a little rough time. Just a lot got in my mind and I started overthinking things, and I knew that the best thing that I could do today was to start off today doing some meditation. So I took a 40-minute walk. I did some meditation outside, and now I'm back to being grounded. But that's all it takes, right? It's just you knowing that you have to put yourself first right now, especially with everyone being in quarantine and everything going on in the world and no one knowing what's going to happen next. It's knowing that there's a lot happening, but you have control over how you are going to react to it today, okay? So be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. A lot of you want peace, but you're in this place right now where you're like, how do I get that? How do I get that happiness back? How do I get that peace back? And you not only have to forgive other people for hurting you, you have to allow yourself to forgive yourself for allowing it to happen, for thinking that that's what you were worth, for thinking that that's all you were worth settling for, okay? So take this day, today it's Saturday anyways, take this weekend if you have to, guys. Just release what you need to release. Be willing to forgive others, forgive yourself. When you have that emotional, it's going to be like an emotional, something's going to bring on this like emotional spell, like a crying spell or an anger spell or something. And Spirit just wants you to be able to release it. And we have crystals. The energy of crystals supports you and helps you with your present situation. So I know it might be a little bit hard to buy crystals right now. I don't know if you can buy them off Amazon. I actually haven't looked, but if you have crystals, great. I'm kind of feeling like maybe play with your crystals today. If you don't have crystals, you can check Amazon. I don't know where else you could buy them, but that's something that I want to dig in and find out. But definitely keep that in mind about having crystals around you to support you right now. So going into your reading, guys, the Nine of Wands tells me that some of you are in this energy right now where you want to give up, okay? You feel hopeless. You feel like life is not getting it any better. That life is not happening for you. That life is not, working out in your favor. And I feel like this is your mind. This is fear, this anxiety. This is stuff that has been maybe brought onto you by now, but I feel like this is past as well. And I feel like what's happening is that you have either left someone or someone has left you. There is definitely a breakup coming up, where you just feel unworthy. You feel not like yourself. And I feel like with the Tower moment coming up, some of you have an awakening. Some of you are going through awakening. Some of you are going through things that are, cycles that are changing. Some of you are changing. Some of you are, your feelings are starting to come to the surface when it comes to a connection. You're starting to feel different. You're starting to see things. Or you will be starting to see things. Others of you, it's knowing that you can't be doing the same thing that you've always been doing. This is why we're all going through this virus. I really believe, and I'll keep saying it until, forever, that I believe that God did this because there's things in our lives that we need to change. And I feel like this is one of those readings where, you may feel like you're unlovable, you may feel like you're unworthy, but that is what it is that's what you're telling yourself. And maybe someone has told you that, but you know what? You are in control of your actions. You are in control of how someone makes you feel. You are in control of how you react to someone who makes you feel that way. You got to tell yourself that you are worthy of love, guys. You have to tell yourself that you are worthy of a new beginning, of a new relationship, of a new cycle. A lot of you are weighing heavily, like a lot of things are weighing heavily on you. You feel like you're wearing the weight of the world on your shoulders with a 10 of Wands. You're carrying on a lot of burdens, and these burdens are brought on by past connections. 4 of Pentacles. You're having a hard time letting go of someone, a past connection. And what's happening is that because you're having a hard time letting go of this past connection, you're not allowing what it is to come in, and it wants to come in. I feel like, love wants to come in for a lot of people, but if you're not allowing yourself to grow, if you're not allowing yourself to level up, if you're not allowing yourself to get to a place where because you attract what you are. Okay, so if all you think you're worthy of is the fuckboy situation or dead endless connections or any of that stuff, if that's what you're putting out to the universe, that's what you're gonna get. If you're just don't want to be single and you just take the first connection that comes towards you, then by all means, I'm hoping to God it works out for you. But I just feel like the pain, the hurt, the suffering, the feeling of loss, the feeling of being alone, the feeling of feeling like, is this ever going to get better? Change your mindset. Your mindset is such a powerful thing. Okay? Some of you have to find a balance with the 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles, sorry. I don't know why I said 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. It's about balance today. It's about knowing that, look, I have to weigh my options out. I have to look at this pros and cons. And if you have a couple people coming towards you guys for a relationship after, what do I need? Because at the end of the day, it totally is what you need right now. You are in lockdown. You are in quarantine. You are able to just sit there and reflect on maybe your past connections, maybe your past relationships, and be able to say to yourself, I know what I want. And then go into that. Oh, sorry guys. All right. Your money seems balanced. I wouldn't worry too much about money at the moment. I would worry about the people that are coming back into your life, the connections that are coming back into your life, because I believe that they're coming back into your life to get something that you could offer them, which could be money. But with 2 of Pentacles, you have a choice. You have a decision. It's all in your hands. All right, you have that decision to say I'm ready for a relationship, or I'm not ready for a relationship, or I want to try again, or I don't want to try again. It's your choice. All right, you don't have to feel like you're wearing the world on your shoulders. Delegate responsibilities to people if that's what you need to do today. But stop holding on to the past, guys. Stop holding on to past connections. It's not serving you. If anything, it's hindering you. It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you feeling like you're not worthy. And how can new love come in if you feel that way? Okay? 7 of Cups. This is my connections card. This is my blessing. This is abundance. This is what's coming to you. Or this is what's coming to those who have done the work that they needed to do. have gone through that awakening process, have felt their feelings, have gone in and said, you know what, I'm gonna release what I need to release, because I know that keeping this connection, keeping this person in my life is not good for me. You know, I'm gonna forgive others, not because what they did was right. No, because I don't want that in my life anymore. I don't want that negativity. I don't want that toxicity. I want to be better. I want to do better. And the only way that I can be a better version of myself is to let go of what I've been holding on to. So that's fantastic for those that are doing that. You need to feel what you're feeling. All right. So your card today says relationships. I call on the infinite power of love to take over this union in every way. May it now fully belong to the divine. Let it unfold in the perfect way for each of us. I needed fear, letting go of control. My needs are always abundantly met. Exactly. You and what you need in life, in love, it will all come to you when you need it. It'll all come to you when you're ready for it. But Spirit's not going to give you a connection. The universe is not going to give you a connection that you're going to break, that you're going to break down. They're not going to send you someone. And I'm going to chit chat really with you guys really quick. The universe, Spirit, God, they are not going to send you guys a partner that you will break. They are not going to send you a partner that you are going to mentally destroy. You attract what you are. So when you vibrate at a higher level, when you love yourself, when you take care of yourself, when you release what you need to release, when you open yourself up to new possibilities, new connections, new choices, that's when you will get someone who is in alignment with what you are. But until then, I mean, the ball game's in your court, guys, okay? So hopefully this reading helps you guys. It was very intense, but I think it was very much needed to hear. Sending you guys all love and light. You guys know you can hit me up in my email or on Facebook if you ever need to talk. With that, I'll see you guys again tomorrow.